Okay, this is explaining the difference between term and perm, take two. If you haven't seen the video I recorded from popular demand from the office, no one else wanted to record it, so it's down to me. I explained about if you have an old term plan, and the reason I'm leading in with that every single video, because it's very, very important, and we can't stress how important. If you have an old term plan, which I'm sure most of you do, if you have family, loved ones, debt, if it was written before 2019, it absolutely has to be replaced. It does, because it does not include some of the major benefits that may come into play with what's going on in the world today. This coronavirus, no one knows what it's, kind of like transitioning into, what it might cause down the road. Yes, it's killing people, we understand that, but what other harms lay beneath? Cancer, stroke, heart attack, cancer, kidney, organ, we don't know. So having that new term will address those issues because it gives you the additional coverage that you should have. Now, going to a term versus perm. Term is usually put in place because it's down to a monetary line. Oh, I can afford that $50 a month, $100 a month, $200 a month, whatever it is. But it will expire at some time. When you pay the premiums, that premium's gone forever. Yes, it pays out upon death or terminal illness. The old term, the new term cover a lot more events than that, but it still more than likely will expire. And if you actually read the contract, which most people don't, if you look at the term expiration, 10, 15, 20 years, and then look at the following year premium, it's astronomical. You wouldn't stay in the plan. So it does not cover you to 95, like a lot of people believe. It does not. Take my word for it. Now, a permanent plan will cover you forever. Yes, it's a little bit more costly, sometimes a lot, depends on your rating and your health. But think about this. If you have a permanent plan in place, which I would implore that all of you look at for sure, especially what's happening now. If you don't use the plan 20, 25, 30 years, 20-year minimum, you can return all the premiums back to you, and in many cases, plus the growth. Think about it. You've got $300 a month going to your savings account, in the corner bank, making you $0.25 point. What if it was going into something that protects you for $1 million, $2 million from day one, and then you decide you don't want it anymore at year 20, 25, 30, and get that back plus the interest? Not in every case, but in most cases, that's what it will do. At the very minimum, it guarantees you at year 20 or 25 every penny that you paid in. So it's like a savings plan anyway, but you're covered for a large amount of money in case one of those events happen. I can't stress how important it is to have either one. Pick one, but have one. And if you have the old one that was written before 2019 and a term basis, that has to be replaced. You can reach out to me, 954-850-3535, or email me at mark@themarkanthonygroup.com. It's Mark with a K. Just take care, people. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. And by the way, all the appointments that we're doing, and I've been doing for about 3 years now, are virtual anyway. I'll come into your living room via, a Zoom meeting. I can go over everything that you've got in place right now, review it. I'll know what the plan is from the company anyway, and we'll look at the new options that are available to you. Like I said before, the very minimum, change out the old term you have with the new one. I can't stress, and I say this a lot, how important that is to have those new coverages that you simply do not have right now. Okay, if you have got a new plan last year, read it and make sure there's no additional riders in there, or if it hasn't got the chronic critical built in, change it right now. You need to have that coverage. Okay, great. Thanks very much, Coach Mark. I hope that this has been an education for you and it has helped you in some way. Again, stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.